Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Lever Guns 5110. Look what we're doing here today. These two big old bad boy cartridges are 5110. Hope you can see on the back of it right there what that is. A 5110 cartridge. These are 300 grain bullets going over 2,800 feet a second out of the most powerful lever action rifle originally designed for these cartridges. The 1886 Winchester in 5100. And the originals had a 300 grain bullet with 110 grains of black powder. This one has a 300 grain bullet with about 95 grains of smokeless powder. And what we're going to do is we're going to shoot it into paper, wet paper, and see what kind of expansion we get out of the most powerful lever action rifle made. Now these rounds are not the most powerful. The most powerful would typically be a 450 grain bullet doing 2,453 feet a second, generating 6,000 foot-pounds of energy. All right, let's get started. Oh, and a lot of people have been asking me how to get one of these. I talked to Turnbull. They said they still chamber their guns in this cartridge. And also you can talk to Winchester Barrels. Look it up under winchesterbarrels.com. And the gentleman over there said he would re-barrel and chamber your rifle for this caliber. Okay, loading this big old round into the chamber. And go ahead and shoot it into this paper and see what happens. Okay, let's see if we can kill that deer on the front of there. See if we can shoot it right in the neck. Let's see what happened. There's our big old hole going in, hole coming out. Shot it right in the head basically. Second book. 2 fingers easy. Look at the wrinkle marks on that book. You can tell the compression. See the wrinkle marks? There we have it. That bullet's really going fast, so it can't go far. That's it. Look how big that. Look how big that bullet swelled out to. That's a lot of energy dump real fast. Okay, to relook at this, this is the size of that bullet. That's what it expanded out to. Here's the cartridge. And so we hit it basically in the neck. But now if you take that off, and look at these rings right here. You got all these rings where it expanded out. Basically, that's how big that crater is. And it's tapering down because that bullet is quickly losing energy, transferring it all into this paper. I mean, if you look at the size of that bullet, it's very thin. And these bullets are pretty small. They're only 300 grains, but they're going 2,800 feet a second. They're just really dumping that energy. So I mean, you just look at the size of that hole. Look how hard it pushed this book in and pushed it out. And then we know it stopped in this one here. It did not penetrate all the way through. but you can still see the marks on that book where it was compressed. Shells are highly overloaded, but as you can see, that primer is rounded. It is not a high pressure cartridge. It's a large cartridge with a lot of powder distributed over a large area. Okay, these right here are, oh wait, that's the wrong bullet. This right here is the 500 grain Woodleigh bullet. We're going to shoot it next into there and see what it will do. It's got a really flat nose on it. And this is going 2,121 feet a second or so. And we're going to see what it'll do to that wet paper. 500 grain bullet. This bullet's going about the same speed as a .458 Winchester, but it's out of a lever action rifle. Sorry about the recoil, but it is what it is. You can't get that much power without having recoil. So let's turn the slow-mo off. Look at the damage on that paper down there. I mean, that's some carnage right there. Look at that. Look at that. 500 grain bullet. Now I'm assuming that it's going to penetrate a lot better than that 300 grain bullet. Still going. Oh yeah, a lot more damage, a lot further penetration. Still going. Ah, stopped right here. Just kind of try to get an idea how much that penetrated. Okay, that's going to be about 9 inches, so it's going to be about 12 inches. So let's open this up. Get it right there. Beautiful bullet right there. Trying to get it all out in one piece without damaging it. Look at the size of that bullet. Look at that. Look at that bullet. That's over an inch expansion. That is over an inch. That is beautiful. 500 grain bullet. Going 2,121 feet a second, give or take a few feet a second. That's awesome. Alright, so this right here is the 300 grain bullet. And this is what it looked like after it impacted. I mean, it did expand out really good. This here is the 500 grain Woodleigh bullet. And this here is what it looked like after it impacted all that paper. And then we'll show you what the comparison on penetration. Here's the comparison on penetration. This is the 500 grain bullet. Here's the 300 grain bullet. As you know, the 300 grain bullet didn't make it all the way through the last book, and this one here didn't make it all the way through this really thin book. But that's, you know, that's almost twice as much. That's pretty awesome. This 300 grain bullet's excellent for deer and smaller stuff. I mean, I imagine it'd be good against lions and stuff if they was charging you that much energy. Transfer that fast would probably destroy them. This is better for big game, big Kodiak brown bears, and I don't know, anything bigger.